See, I've always had a fascination with mountains, and they're not funny. They're actually, like, to me, they're almost hilarious. That was a fan-submitted joke. Don't judge me. Blame the fan.
2015, thought I had it all. Watch it all slow down just overnight. Never forget about the younger life. Wrong decisions led to sacrifice. A blessing in disguise got me working overtime. Now I'm on top like LeBron. I'm ripping the beats. I'm becoming the beats, and they smelling defeat when they come.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I want to start off by the comment section. I need to give you guys the comment question of the day because I'm genuinely curious, and I gotta know, who is your guys' favorite team? Comment down below, spam it in the comments. If you love the Pirates, let me know you love the Pirates. If you love the Blue Jays, let me know. All of you guys, I wanted my most comments ever, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and heart as many as possible. Also, I gotta shout out some comments from the previous video. Jacob03, I said I was gonna shout out some jokes. He said mountains aren't just funny, they're hilarious. You know what, Jacob03, I love your creativity. I love that it was edited. I want to know what you had beforehand. I want to know what the unedited version was. But thank you, Jacob03. Casey Hombach said, do you live in an igloo, TD? Just kidding. Love you Canadian jokes, man. Got these Canadian jokes flying at me left and right, and I gotta be prepared to take them. I understand the joke, man. It was quite funny. We don't live in igloos, actually. Everyone say when you first joined #TD Takeover. Mine is the 2K16 challenges. My favorite sports are basketball and baseball. Is basically TD is my favorite YouTuber. I love you, TD. I love you, Leighton. Yeah, also in the comments if you guys want to throw that down there. When did you guys find me? I'm always curious about this stuff. When people found the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe to the channel if you guys, for some reason, are new. Oh my gosh. Okay, I found out that we're actually still injured. So I'm gonna sim forward just a little bit, not a lot, because I don't want to ruin anything, but I'm pretty sure we're still injured. From what like people were telling me, like friends who actually know about the game, that I'm actually not. Oh no. Rip. I didn't want to do this. Okay, we're gonna have to go back. Okay, so here we go. We are at Fenway Park, and I'm hoping for some boom here. I honestly am. This is gonna be an exciting series. This is my favorite park in the league, and I'm thinking about making a trip there. That's a nice hit. Let's get it. Okay, hitting 340. We're not gonna be hitting 340 for long. We're gonna turn that around really fast. Try and get our average just ridiculous over these games until the All-Star break, and then hopefully get ourselves an All-Star game spot. But what was I about to say? My hockey career. So one of the questions I get most, I get this one a lot in person, is, TD, are you a big hockey fan? And I always reply with the exact same thing. Not really. Okay, I don't hate the sport at all. Like, if it's on, I will definitely watch it, kind of stuff like that. Like, I have literally nothing against the sport. But playing it for so long and like having it when I was young, it's like really the only sport, because when you're from Canada, it's your life, not your life is hockey, but you're kind of sorry, it's tough to explain, but you kind of have one choice in a sport. In the US it's different because you guys have baseball, football, all this stuff, but in Canada there's one major sport, and it's hockey. So everyone kind of plays it, and when every single person plays it, for me, I always felt like I didn't really have much identity when playing it. It didn't really separate me from every other kid who I knew. And I find the hockey community in Canada is, and like, this isn't to offend anyone, but like it's a little bit toxic. Like, there's a lot of bad things that go on in hockey. So, but that's not really what I'm here to talk about. Not like that's obviously in every single thing. I just find in Canadian hockey it was worse than any other sport that I've played in. That is just from my personal like situation. So I don't really I don't want you guys to think like, oh, I shouldn't play hockey. No, that's literally just from where I'm from, obviously. That the culture wasn't always the best on the hockey. But this is my hockey story. Look at me right now. Okay. Oh, I like that. Sorry, I'm gonna be having to pause a little bit every little bit due to coughing attacks. I don't really know what exactly is going on with me. So this face, look at me. Okay, you guys see me? What you guys see right now is a YouTuber, but little did you know, back when Brett was about 10 years old, he got in a hockey fight. Okay. Now, when you're about 10, 11, I don't know if it was 11 or 12. I'm not exactly how old. Fighting is not allowed. If I'm gonna say it's, that's probably right around the years that I quit too. But fighting definitely isn't allowed. Remember my coach though? We had a smaller guy on our team. Now I was like a bigger defenseman. Me being like a tall kid, like I'm 6'4" almost right now. I'm a relatively tall guy, so in situations like that, I had to kind of step up as the enforcer. Now, if you guys know my personality, It doesn't suit my personality. I would never get into a fight in real life in any type of situation. So they intentionally walked me and they won. They literally just intentionally walked me and they ended up winning. Okay, I got to continue my story. So my coach said, you got to go mess with this dude. He was a big, greasy kind of kid. Like, he was a pretty intimidating dude. So I go behind him. I start showing him that, like, I don't know if you guys play hockey, but in hockey, like, if you want to fight, you start hacking at his ankles. You start taking your stick, trying to, like, not trip him. Like, you don't want to get a penalty, but you start messing with him a little bit. You let him know in the corners that you're there and that you have, like, a thing against him. So I did this for a couple shifts. I was really getting in his head. I was actually pretty good back then. Like, I wasn't, hockey was never my best sport, but I definitely never stood out as being bad. Like, I made the teams that I needed to make. Like, I was relatively decent. And this kid at some point turns around. And what is that animation? Who did that? I honestly don't know. Is that like... As I was saying there, I think that's Cat and Severdeen. And I did not put that in the game, but that's super funny because I'm pretty sure that's the arrow. Oh my gosh, I hit that one. That's right to the center field though. Okay, so we get turned around. He turns around. He starts throwing punches at me. I start throwing punches at him. We're going back and forth. 1, 2. The refs obviously get over there. Everything. I'm not going to say I lost, but I'm not going to say I won. I would say it was pretty even. Okay, but in our lifelong series, he definitely got the upper hand. So we played against that team quite a bit. They were from another city. A couple games later, the whistle blows, like 3 or 4 seconds go by, and this kid, and I'm like completely, the play's done, obviously, like nothing is going on. The play's completely over, and all of a sudden, I feel like I got hit by a truck, and he hits me near the wall. And what happened when he hit me was like one of the most painful things that ever happened. My helmet flipped up, and you know how on the boards there's like a little lip on the boards, so that way like you can kind of, you go down. If you hit that lip, it's obviously gonna hurt. My helmet flipped up, and I crushed the lip, and he actually put a hole in my head. So I started bleeding through the head on the ice. Sorry if this is gross, guys. It's just kind of one of my main hockey experiences because I was trying to think of sports stories. This is definitely one that stuck with me for a very, very long time. I started bleeding from the head, and obviously, huge deal. People are running out there. The coach is out there. He's got his hand on my back. It wasn't like super fast moving, but it was definitely to the point where it's like, good win for them. Stop randomly. It's most likely because I had a coughing attack, which is exactly what just happened. As I was going, get to the hospital, and immediately they know. I got in really quick, so it did not take long for them to get me in service. And then before I knew it, the guy came to me and he said, staples or stitches? And I said, I don't, stitches, needles always freaked me out. So I said, you know what? Let's do some staples. And I remember it. It was like, I don't know if you guys ever had this happen, but if you have, you can relate. It was the weirdest feeling ever. So it was like, it literally felt as though your friend took a stapler behind you and just stapled into your head like 6 times. It was a legit, pretty much stapler. And I think it was, I want to say it was 8 or 9 staples that I got. So for about like 6 or 7, or I don't know how long it was. I don't know if it was 6 or 7 months. At least like a month or so. I got to go around school and be like, hey, I have staples in my head. That's my hockey story. Moral of the story: don't listen to your coach when he tells you to go fight someone, because the greasy kid might come hit you so hard you get blood coming out of your head. So moral of the story right there: baseball injuries. I got hit in the face once at shortstop. Kind of embarrassing more than anything. It wasn't really my fault though. So terrible hop. I know you guys are thinking when I say that it was a bad hop, TD. I'm sure it was a bad hop, TD. You're probably thinking I'm lying. It was legit awful. Like, it bounced up, and I had like, it bounced up, hit me in the face. That was like, honestly, I was in the hospital there too. That was really a ton of damage. Made me a little bit gun shy, I will say. Nice hit, man. We're heating up a little bit. We are heating up a little bit. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Everything seems to be going a little bit better in this video than any video that I have done in the past little bit. Football injuries, only a couple I can think of immediately. I got, what was the main one? I'm trying to think of what the worst one was. I think the worst one was when it was like the most annoying one. was actually, and like I don't, this isn't like I had more serious injuries than this, but if you guys play football and you ever get shin splints,
first delivery to him on the way.
It is literally the most annoying thing, and I don't know if you guys are hearing this in the headphone. BP chants going on behind me. That was a little kid chanting MVP, which I think is pretty neat that they're doing that despite the fact that I have barely even been. Oh my gosh. Double. I was gonna say I could have been a triple for the Braves. Let's get it. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. Like I honestly don't know what happened and why I am coughing so incredibly much. I'm just cutting them all out so it won't affect you guys at all. But man, it is driving me crazy. Do you guys ever look at these stadiums and wonder how they do it? Is that just me? Like I sometimes look at these, like how realistic this is, and just say, how on earth did they pull this off? Like seriously. Like I know technology is like crazy nowadays, but like it's so detailed, and to like reconstruct these, you gotta have a brain that is just 10th, and like how these games even run to me is just so beyond me. How that little disc can run all of this stuff, and like the code to make them move and to make it like realistic, like it's messed, man. I don't understand it at all. Dude, you guys hear that every single at bat? Literally every single at bat I am getting MVP chance, which is pretty sick. I don't even think I deserve it at all. Like my stats are definitely not MVP worthy. It's hit decent.
Going back at the track, the wall, gone.
Light him up. Light him up, baby. My life.
Swing, and there
oh my gosh.
He got all of this one. Gone.
Oh, I hit that one. Okay, home run derby, baby. We gotta hit 10 home runs. You know what? We're gonna make a push for it. We're going on rookie difficulty, and we're gonna Bobby Crosby this all the way to the home run derby. Hopefully, if we can get 30. How many games do I have left? I have like 10 games left. If I hit like 3 every game, I could definitely make the home run derby, but it would take a little bit of a miracle.
Yeah, and that's what you call
oh my gosh, I crushed that. Oh my gosh. That was like, that was far. How far was that? Because someone said in the highlights sometimes you can see. I think that's right at the end of the game. Replay vault. 446 runs. You know what I mean? Like we're doing terrible, but we're like somewhat staying in the game. Oh, hello. Like I said, I'm about to Bobby Crosby this into the home run derby. Dead center, baby. Let's get it. I lost all of my animations, so I no longer have any of my cool home run animations, which sucks. But it is what it is. Oh, I love it. Third of the game. This has got to be one of my best games in the majors. That has got to be one of my best games in the majors. Let's see highlights. Replay vault. How far was the last one? 434. Still none that are like crazy, but we're definitely getting like some decent ones. Oh, if I pull this off against 76 speed. Oh my gosh, that's my best play of my career. That is the smoothest fielding play of my career by far. That's it. Well, like I said, I need home runs though. I don't know why I can't get home runs, man. I don't know why I cannot buy a home. I'm trying to get in the derby because I don't think I'm gonna get enough votes for the All-Star game. And like, what am I hitting right now? What's my average? 360. That's gotta hit 400. That has to hit like an easy 400 if we are gonna have a chance.
Drives it out to deep right center field.
Nope. Once again, that's 3 flyouts in one game.
And that'll retire the...
That's 3 flyouts in a single game. I don't think I've ever been in a sadder like state than this one. Good job. Simple play, easy play. Throw on first. Good job.
And the throw to first is in time, so
keep it simple, stupid man. Keep it simple.
Inning number 7. Leading off the inning, TDBarrett, and they'll need him to get something going here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's
okay. That's only 400 though. That's the thing is, like, I crushed that. And that helps. That's good for the home runs. But I don't think that's going to be like ridiculously far, or as far as I would hope. 452? Oh my god, I hit it. Dang.
This evening's
Okay,
game comes to
that
an
was
end.
one of my best home runs of the year, though. Like, that was 452. I think that's my longest home. I don't. So far in my career, I'm pretty sure that's my longest home run. Okay, it looks like I'm going to become a pinch hitter here. What's the situation? Bottom of the 8th. Okay, home run time. I only have so many games to get home runs, so let's do it.
Just a little bit ago. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
There it goes. See you later.
Home run.
Dab on him. How far was that one? You got to count on that one, buddy? You got to count on that one?
A 2-run blast to straight
Ooh, I hit that
right
well.
Field. Number 18 for him on the
That's
campaign.
18. That's pretty good.
Sam Freeman comes on from the
If I keep this up for like the remaining games, there is a chance. Guys, I'm not saying I'm gonna be able to do it, but like, if I can keep up this reign of terror, there's a chance I can make the home run derby. But it would be super unlikely. Like, I up is that?
takes this the other way to right.
How am I supposed to hit? What are you dancing up there, man? Are you doing the two-step on the mill? That guy had more lateral movement going on than any human I've ever seen at that position. Oh my gosh, that guy, he was literally like, he was just twisting and he was doing the shake. Like, he was all over the map. No, go one. Go one. That was a weird animation. They literally just threw it. And I didn't even get to use Showtime, man. Showtime! Showtime. Okay, 2 home runs. 2 home runs. Please, 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 please. Straight individual achievements. In the playoffs, it's about the team, and we got to face this stupid release.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away.
Get out, ball. How far are these? I am crushing these. Like I said, I'm making a push, man. I'm going Bobby Crosby #beginner. Trying to make this push. 19th home run on the season. Oh my gosh. 624 at the moment. Are they going to tell us how far it was? They usually, oh my gosh.
He's hit 3 home runs.
That's a really good animation, though.
I'm not sure what more they need to see.
I don't think they usually tell how far it was until the end of the game. Okay, let's go. One more in this game, please. Or even 2 more.
Right here on that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like
I'll take the single, but that sucks. I'll take the single, but that definitely sucks. Good job, Atlanta. Good job, Atlanta. Let's see how far that one was. 442. We are crushing the ball right now. Literally. Okay, let's go back to the clubhouse. Okay, so if you guys see right now, I'm 11th in home runs. To get into like second would take 5. 5 in one series. Pretty much like 1 a game. I got 4 games against Philly. It's Philly. As long as I start every single one of these games, and I'm going to, there is a legitimate chance we do this, and we're going to try and do it in the video. We are going to go for it, man. I want it. So that's, I'm thinking in this 4-game span, I need to hit like 6 or 7 home runs, and then they won't have a choice but to put me in that home run derby, which would be lit. And I'd probably bring that video out later tonight if I can somehow pull this off, because it'd be pretty incredible. Let's get, so I need 5 home runs in 4 games to give myself what I believe to be a legitimate chance. And it's not going to happen with that. See how I hit that ball? That was just inside out. So how many at-bats? I'm going to have about 20 at-bats to hit 5 home runs. So let's see, and I might pinch hit one of them, and if I end up being a pinch hitter, it's like 5 home runs in 15 at-bats. So I need this game, if I could hit 2, that would be unreal. Come on.
Here it is. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. No chance to make the play. Let's just
is he okay?
On the mound.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit
is he okay?
to 9 games, and you know he wants doubles.
Oh my gosh, I honestly don't know if he's injured. I don't think he's injured.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I feel kind of bad for him. Like, I know it's a video game, but man, I crushed that dude. Like, I hit him hard. Like, that was no joke. Get moving, please, please, please.
Stevenson going back on it.
Let's go, move it, let's get it. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. It's in the bottom of the 4th still. We got like probably 2 more at bats. Let's keep this up. We're going for the home run derby push of the century. Okay, let's go get a second one here. We need one game with at least 2.
Now a swing.
Holy!
And it ain't coming back. And out of here. And
that's out of the stadium.
That ball was crushed.
That literally just bounced out of the stadium. That didn't even land in the that literally bounced out of the entire stadium. Oh my gosh, that's by far the furthest one I've hit in Atlanta. Not even like, that's 500. If that's not 500, like look at that. I've never even got that animation before.
We're getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence.
Like watch this. Watch this.
One lineup alone.
Dan,
it literally goes out of the stadium. That was I honestly, I can't even process what just happened. That was crazy. I want to know how far that was. They never told me. I'm gonna say it's at least 550. Like I don't know. I'm gonna Google how like deep the stadium ends in like Atlanta, and then we'll know. But I don't always trust. I don't always trust this. Oh my gosh. 4-8. That's 500. I'm rounding up, man. That's at least. I hit it out of the stadium.
Brian Morales wins.